Hello everybody out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat channel, and today guys I'm going to profile for you my 6 Samurai deck. Now, people have been talking, ever since the ban list that 6 Samurais are dead and that they're not as good as they used to be. In my opinion, they're actually a little bit more consistent than they were before because Gateway, if you drew Gateway midway through the game, it was, not that good of a card if you had already gone off and everything. Also, second off, mostly what I used Gateway for was to make Shockmaster, or just it was an auto win button in the deck. People would rage quit over it or something like that, or you just make Shockmaster and you just go Shock Lock. And Shockmaster ban, it was a great card to have. It was an accessory though, and even though it's gone, 6 Samurais are still a good deck in my opinion. I still love them, and they're one of my favorite decks ever that I've played. So let's start on my 6 Samurai deck profile, guys. So, first off, we run our 3 Kizans. Kizan is definitely my favorite 6 Samurai next to Shien. I mean, he just looks awesome, and as a super, I just love him. But he's just a cool, awesome looking card, and he's amazing at what he does. We run your 3 Kizans, then you run your 3 Kagekis. Your main tuner of the deck, your 3 Kagekis do all the work, of tuning, making Shien, and stuff like that. Also, his effect is pretty decent too, which can be very helpful in certain situations. Believe me, I've had that run into that lately. Now, people may disagree with me here, but I'll give you an explanation. Why do I run 3 Kageki? It makes making Shien more effective and everything. I know there's things like Fiendish Chain. I know, okay, you can give me a whole mess of reasons why Effect Veil or Fiendish Chain, all those reasons, but if I'm going first turn, it really doesn't matter. It just comes in handy for making Shien and making level 3 exceeds and doing a whole bunch of other little things. So that's why I run 3. I actually was down to 39 cards, and I was like, well, it's either run another Mirror Force, which I didn't want to run, or another Kageki. So I ran a Kageki. So I ran a 3rd Kageki. So yeah, he works out well. 1 legendary 6 Samurai Anishi, great card to have. He can win you games single-handedly by his effect of banishing. 1 Zanji for annoying cards you don't know how to get over. 1 Grandmaster, just because he's Grandmaster and he's good, and he's great with his effect if they decide to Dark Hold your field. 1 Hand for popping ability, and 1 Iroh. The only reason I run Iroh right now, guys, is the fact that at my locals, there are people still running with Gravekeepers because Necro Valley can hurt plant dragons. And there's people side decking Raikos and main decking Raikos. There is Light Swarm players starting to come back into the game because of the new Light Swarm support service supposed to be coming out. So he comes in handy. If I was going to take him out and replace him with something, it would be a Max C. But yeah, great card. 1 Elder of the 6 Samurai, so you can use your asceticism for your asceticism targets, for making level 3s if you already got a Shien out on the field. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do with Elder. 1 Great Shogun Shien, good for the Shogun Shien lock, and if you can't make Shien, if you make Shogun against a spellbook player, they're going to have to think about which spell they want to use because they're going to only can use 1 spell per turn. So he can come in handy and great. It's very easy to get this Shien Shogun lock still. 1 Spear of the 6 Samurai, because we're running Dojo, and even when Gateway was around and Dojo was around, I was running Dojos and 2 Dojos and a Gateway because Spear is so good. It gives you protection for your Shien, or to any 6 Samurai monster for that matter. I can get him out also if he's in hand by using Kageki. So, I can get 2 6 Samurais, do something like that if, I had a Kizan or something like that. So make Kizan like a 27 beat stick, I guess you could say. Also, you can, in his effect that he can draw through your deck so you can get some more draws going. Protection, 500 attack boost. Great Union monster. So that's why I run him. Spirit of the 6 Samurai. I'm sorry, I'm sick, guys, so if you hear me sniffling, that's because I am down. I have a cold right now. 1 Shien Squire. Another way to make Beast Barkion. I don't have Barkion right now. I just sold him for $25. A guy really wanted him bad, and I traded him a Lavala chain for that. So I was like, okay, that's a good deal. I'll take that. So one Sheehan Squire. He is good for making Beast, Barkion, Sheehan. Another level 5. Synchro monster. So, and also if they try to destroy a Sheehan or any 6 samurai monster, you can send him for. He becomes a hand trap in hand. So, he's very versatile and very useful. You have 3 Sheehan Smoke Signal for your searchers because the deck literally runs 4 Rotas. 3 Asceticism targets. I like Asceticism. Good quick plays you can do off it. Cool combos you can do off Asceticism. Just a great card in general. 3 United We Stand for your Pot of Greed. 2 Dojo. I love Dojo. If you want to have a little Memorance talk, if you actually look, you can probably see it on the camera. Right there, you see that little blue blip right there? That is Gateway of the 6 Samurai. So, not as good as Gateway, but, we still have the memento of Gateway right there, If Gateway ever comes back to one, that'll be great one day, but Sheehan's Dojo, there's some cool combos you can do, with Asceticism and Dojo to get a Spirit out, equip it to your Sheehan, then, kind of spam the field in some great ways, so... it's a good card, and I would definitely suggest any 6 Samurai player to run it at 2. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Now, I've been going back and forth, I'll let you guys know, between Mystical Space Typhoon and Lance. Why Lance? You may ask yourself, why Lance? Because I can use Lance for a dual purpose. If they try to attack my Sheehan with a bigger monster, I can go Lance, drop their attack down, and Sheehan lives and destroys their monster. So I'm bouncing back and forth between it. Lance is in my other deck right now, so that's why I didn't want to take it out. But I may replace these for Lance. It's about a 75-80% chance I'm going to eventually. But right now I'm just running MSTs because I can use it for defensive purposes too, which Lance is good for. Your 1 Rhoda, your 1 Book of Moon, 2 1-ofs. And a little Tekken card I'll try to explain to you guys quickly before I have to blow my nose here. 1 United We Stand. Why do I run United We Stand? This is an old equipped spell card from Metal Raiders. I've had this thing literally for almost 13 years, 12 years. This is the original one. And pretty much what you can do is equip it to Sheehan or any 6 Samurai monster. It gains 800 boost of attack. But for each other monster on your side of the field, you get 800 more. So you can literally have an OTK kind of going. This is literally my OTK card right here for 6 Samurais. I equip it to Sheehan. If I have Kizan, if I have anything else on the field, it doesn't matter what monster it is. It could be Hand, it could be Elder. I literally gain 800 boost just for that monster to be on the field and can literally OTK and negate their 1 backfield or something like that if they have that, or whatever, or use Magatama for extra protection. There's just so many different plays. It makes Sheehan harder to get over. I would suggest to you, if you run 6 Samurais, to try this card out. Give it a chance. You may not think it's good, but believe me, it can single-handedly give you OTK potential right off the bat. So yeah. Plus you could equip it to Blade Armor Ninja if you wanted to, and do things like that. But just try it out. Believe me, just try it out. You may not like it, but try it out. It's a good Tekken card that I run. 2 Magatama for protection for your 6 Samurais. I run some staple traps, so we run your Bottomless, your Compulse, and your Mirror Force, just for protection. I may replace this for Fiendish Chain, but I run Fiendish Chain in so many decks now, But Mirror Force gives me some protection if I got a bad hand. Compulse and Bottomless, just good staple cards. And finally, your Double-Edged Sword technique. Cool little play. It can be a monster reborn in a way. If they killed your Sheehan and Spirit, you can just reborn the 2, blow up the Spirit, keep Sheehan alive. So there's some cool little plays you can do. But if Sheehan ever came back to 2, I would run definitely more of these. But I'm going to wait for that day to come, if ever. Now onto the extra deck, guys. We run your Sheehan, Legendary 6 Samurai Sheehan. Please bring them back to 2. If you're going to take Gateway back, away, then give us something back. That I think that's only fair. 1 Sheehan, 1 Catastor, 1 Beast. Like I said, I sold my Barkions, but Beast I think is the more important. I haven't made Barkion in a long time, even in this format where it's more traps. 1 Gaia, Force of Earth. Oops, I'll pick it up later. 1 HTMS, Psychic Behemoth. It's a good, card if you want to banish something they have that's annoying. 1 Leviair and 1 Wind Up Zen Mines, because you do run some level 3s and you can exceed summon for level 3s, so that's good. 1 Blade Armor Ninja. 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. 1 Shadow of the Six Samurai. 1 Gaga Cowboy for game, and for other things he's very good. And finally 1 Pappy, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Maestro, and finally, guys, 1 Gemini Pearl. So you get Gemini Pearl, Pappy, Abyss Dweller, and Maestro. Just some good XYZ level 4s. So that's the deck, guys, and I'm sorry I'm sick. I'm just very sick right now. I'm coming down with a cold. But till next time, everybody, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling, fight the main meta, and just go Six Samurais, because I love Six Samurais, and they're still a good deck, even though Gateway is gone. They're still a good deck, in my opinion. But take care, everybody. Seto Kaiba, I'm out of here, guys.